Hi, my name is Rosla, and I will be discussing from my career profile a licensed clinical social worker, also known as an LCSW. My career contact was Lynn Olson, who is a licensed clinical social worker for LDS Family Services in the state of Montana and northern Wyoming. He works in a small office. He is the only counselor for the state of Montana that works with family services. So it's just him, and he's got an admin that works with him. However, LDS Family Services is a large organization. It is a worldwide organization. Um, and I might add that it's very hard to get a position with LDS Family Services. They hire very, very infrequently, so it is a highly sought after organization to work for. Usual hours of work are 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, unless he's traveling. And then it is not uncommon to work until 9 o'clock at night. There's quite a bit of flexibility with his work, as well as it being a very family-friendly organization to work for. The typical stressors that he finds are long hours. He has extensive travel throughout the state. Working within a large organization like Family Services does create stressors because it is such a large organization. Because of the nature of his work, he is always on call. Clients and priesthood leaders are constantly emailing and texting him. He finds it hard to leave work at the office. He has a large caseload within a narrow sphere of people. His caseload is all with LDS people. A large portion of those being missionaries. Adoption work also is a stressor for him. His benefits are full health coverage, prescription, eye, dental, medical. He has a retirement fund. The in-kind benefits include the use of a company car for travel. Cell phone is provided, his laptop, and his travel expenses. Common job tasks that he has are providing mental health counseling for individuals and families. He's the program manager for addiction recovery programs, strengthening marriage courses. He counsels missionaries, consults with priesthood leaders. He does adoption work with both birth mothers and adoptive couples, and community resource development. The education requirements for an LCSW are a bachelor's degree in a related field. A master's degree in social work is required for the clinical work. Becoming an LCSW requires an exam that is pretty intense, then licensing through the state that you're working with. Continuing education is required every year. The requirements depend on the state, but in the state of Montana, it requires 20 hours of CEUs, and in Wyoming, 45 hours every 2 years. The beginning salary for LDS Family Services is between $38,000 to $41,000. Experience salary range can be $65,000 to $75,000. Miscellaneous career information in LCSW must have 3,000 hours of work experience. 1,500 of those must be supervised face-to-face clinical hours, must be completed within a period of no less than 3 years and no more than 7 years prior to being eligible to take the LCSW licensing exam. One thing that LCSWs can do that other disciplines cannot do is bill bill Medicare. In many states, including Montana, you cannot write adoptive home studies unless you are a bachelor level social worker. So if you want to work in the home study, the adoption field, you must be a social worker. And again, my information came from a personal interview with Lynn Olson, who is an LCSW with